It's Joe's vlog, and I'm here with two-thirds of real scientists, Keith and Chris. Right guys, I wanted to start off by asking you, I read somewhere once that you started playing music to fund your addiction to speedboats. How's that left you financially endowed at the moment? Is that going well for you? How many do you have?
Unfortunately, we crash every one of them. Our real addiction is to watching the hull of a speedboat, enter a brick wall. So, we've got no speedboats. But we've got our eye on one.
That's why we're doing this tour.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. New speedboat.
So we can buy Pinky. That's an amazing speedboat.
I think it'll smash up real nice.
Yeah. What can we expect from the new album? Is it sort of similar to ones before? Is it completely new? Or?
It's probably most similar to our second album.
Okay.
It's the more lush. I mean, experimental is a very strong word for as straight ahead a pop album as that second album was. But for us, it was overboard, considering our tendency is 3 instruments, 3 voices. It leans toward the more lush arrangement.
With your songwriting, has your dynamic changed? Have you always sort of written the songs in the same kind of way that you did at the beginning, or does just one of you write the songs, or do you do it all together? Or how do the songs tend to form?
This album, because we were all in the same place at the same time while we were recording, there's definitely a lot more hanging out in the studio, screwing around with different instruments in a fairly leisurely fashion, which is kind of how the second album was. The first and the third albums were both sort of all about getting into the studio and getting the basics done as quickly as possible and not really worrying about ancillary stuff. So this time we definitely spent a lot of time in the studio screwing around with mostly analog synths.
Sounds intense.
That was the leisure time. Yeah.
So you guys are really big over here. Everyone loves you over here. Do you have the same kind of thing over in America, or is it not the same?
5 times as big.
5 times as big.
Roughly.
Excellent. How about the rest of Europe?
8 to 10 times. Yeah.
Excellent.
What's your favourite country apart from the US?
For shows, definitely the UK. Our favorite country to be casted, I don't know. There are a lot of good contenders. I guess at this point our favorite countries are the ones we don't get to go to very often.
Okay, we've got a few questions from the people on our blog now. If you'd mind filling a few of those.
Sure.
So, Keith, as fellow single men, what tips you give for keeping your locks as lovely as yours when you start to turn grey? Grey hair care grooming tips.
Once your hair goes grey, you just need to rely on the rest of your body. Your hair's done. Your hair's no good to you anymore. So work on your abs. What I do when I drink.
Also, what's your favourite cartoon? Quite randomly.
I guess now South Park. Probably.
Yeah.
Do you have one from your child?
Yeah, I think as a child, Scooby-Doo was definitely my favorite cartoon, and I think I liked Scooby-Doo back then more than I like South Park now.
Yeah, that's fair to say. I think I was a G.I. Joe.
Loved G.I. Joe too. Yeah.
G.I. Joe fan.
Not Family Guy fans then.
No.
A bit too political.
Or is it political, or is it politics for farting? Is that what you mean by political? Is that they're very thumbs up on farts?